All right, so welcome to your mat. Wonderful way to start the day. So today I was reflecting, we take our dog on a regular walk, and I noticed where we walk is also a disc golf course. And I noticed everyone golfing has backpacks on or heavy bags on their shoulders. And then I got to thinking, so much of our life is spent carrying things on our shoulders, whether it's handbags, backpacks, or like maybe at our computer, hunching over, doing some work, or your craft if you're an artist. And so I noticed as I was walking, there's a lot of slumped shoulders. And I think that many of us just become victims of, constantly adding stress and rounding our shoulders. So I thought today I would focus a little bit at the beginning of our class on some upper back and shoulder stretches, just to remind us how good it feels to be upright and tall instead of hunched over. And then throughout the practice, I'll just kind of pinpoint little areas to remind us to just kind of make some minor adjustments in our postures, because a strong and upright posture gives us confidence, makes us look taller, yay. So let's start today just by reflecting on what I just said, bowing your head, closing your eyes. And as we sit down on our mat here, feel your sitting bones grounded and rooted. If you feel they're not, just move your flesh a little bit to get them seated squarely on the floor. And then at every inhale you take, think of that inhale traveling, weaving up your spine. Every exhale you take, just stay right where you are, but just let those shoulders relax down a little bit. So here's a good time to focus on an upright and tall posture in our sitting position. Fantastic. Go ahead and lift that head up to a soft gaze, looking straight ahead. Bring the arms out to the side. Take a breath in. Bring the arms over your head. And then exhale, just float them back down. Just create some gentle movement with our breath first. Inhale, bring the arms up. And exhale, push them right back down. All right, so this time we're going to bring them up, but we're going to wrap our right hand around the left and just clasp our hands together. So we're going to push our arms into the side of our head and just root down with your sitting bones and lift up really tall. If this is really hard on you, and to just bend your elbows a little bit, try and get those arms straight as you can, and notice the muscles that require you to hold the arms up here. Those upper back are working here. Good. Just gonna keep it right here. It's a little tough. Perfect. One more breath. As you exhale, release those hands and move right into a twist to the right. So one hand behind you, one on your front knee. Take a breath and get tall through the spine, and then exhale, just press and turn your head back towards that back shoulder. So keeping your twist right where it is, just turn your gaze to the center and then drop your right ear over towards the right shoulder. Stretching the neck. Holding our stretches just a little this morning, and then releasing back to center to look down towards that right shoulder, towards the fingertips behind you. Just feel the different stretches happening in the neck. Sweeping, lifting the head back up, bring the back arm across and allow it to touch the opposite knee. Take a breath in and then exhale, take a seated cat pose. So roll the spine back, bring the chin to your chest. Inhale, roll right back to seated pose and take eagle arms. Lifting them up slightly, begin to bow forward. Once you feel tightness and get a little close to the floor, release those arms and simply let your body fall forward. Slowly bring the arms back, reaching to the sky, this time with both arms. Drop the right one down. Slide it away from your body. Create a little gap between your hip and the floor, and then start to bend the elbow. And this is where you'll go down as far as you can. Maybe your forearm can touch the floor. If this hip does not lift all the way up, you want it to stay down. Maybe just almost to the floor, but just feel that really nice side bend. Good. With your next inhalation, slowly rise back to the center. Bring both hands behind your back. Put the palms down, fingers facing backwards. Push the floor away as you send your heart forward and let the head fall back. Begin to relax into neutral position, dropping the chin towards your chest, and then do a couple little circles here. And then reverse the direction. Feel all that stimulation in the necks and the shoulder. Stop in the center and release. Just take the leg that's behind you and bring it to the front this time. Inhale, bring the arms back up to the sky, but this time wrap the left one around the right until you can connect those hands together. Once again, we're going to really use those upper back muscles as you push down with the sitting bones and reach the knuckles towards the sky. Draw the belly in, breathe in, and breathe out. And breathe in. Feel those upper back muscles, the ones that hunch forward all the time, working hard here. Take one more breath. And go ahead and let those arms go. Move right into a twist to the left. One hand behind you, one on that top front knee. Take a breath and find that lots of space here, pushing down with the tailbone, lifting with the crown of the head. Use the exhale to just move through the middle of your body into a twist. Keeping the twist right where it is, change your gaze right to the center and drop your left ear towards your left shoulder. Bringing your head back to neutral position, turn your gaze towards that back shoulder and then look down towards your armpit or the floor. Then release your gaze, bring the back hand all the way around and connect it to the opposite knee. Breathe in, exhale, roll the spine back, chin to chest. Inhale, return to center, releasing your hands, bringing them into eagle arms, and then begin to bow forward. Releasing the arms as you get close to the floor and simply bow. Inhale, return to center, reach both arms all the way up, straight as can be. Take a breath, feel the length of your body here, the sitting bone to the crown of the head. And then dropping the left hand to the mat, create some space by walking it away. Bending the elbow, taking the elbow down towards the floor into a deep side bend. Inhale, slowly return to the center, bring the arms all the way up, and then bring them back behind you. Push down on the floor, push your heart forward. Once again, just drop the head back and look up. Maybe push your chin up towards the sky. Stretch out the muscles in your face. And then slowly release into a nice, simple circle. Maybe go 2 times and then go the opposite way. And then return it to center. Beautiful work. Inhale, bring the arms to the sky. Exhale, slide the hands to the heart. I want you to fall back a little bit and just extend your legs out nice and wide. Perfect. Inhale, reaching to the sky. Exhale, simply bow forward. Just moving into some nice lower body stretches now. Walking your hands back towards you, I want you to bend your knees and keep your heels on the floor. So we just kind of got these half bends. Bring the hands behind you and just let both of your knees fall towards the right-hand side, pushing down this left hip, pushing that left knee towards the floor. Good. Inhale, return to center. Extend the legs long, lift up with the arms and bow forward once again. And then from here, walk it back, rebend those knees, place the hands behind you and push them over to the right-hand side, left-hand side. Feel that right hip just pushing forward. Beautiful. Then slowly return to center, slide the legs out long, inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, this time just simply bring them halfway down. Take a breath and get tall through the spine. Exhale, glide to the right. Come to the center and glide to the left. Lift and glide to the right. Lift and glide to the left. Lift and glide to the right. Lift and glide to the left. And then once more on each side. Fantastic. Coming right back to the center, bring the hands behind you, bend your knees, push them towards the right-hand side. Bring them to center, extend them long, inhale, arms up, exhale, bow forward. Walking it back, rebend the knees. Let's take it to the other side, just bend and push. Inhale to center, extend the legs out. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, halfway down. Inhale, get tall through the spine. Exhale, twist towards that right side and reach. Inhale, the center twist and then reach. Inhale, center twist and then reach. Inhale, center twist and 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 reach. Center twist and reach. This time, take it to the center. Stay here as you twist. And just hold where you can. One arm reaching forward, one arm reaching back. Turn your head towards the back hand. Engage your core. Strength to hold. Inhale, bring the arms overhead, return to center, and exhale, go the other way. You could tell these are muscles that are not used to working. To hold you, inhale back to the center, and exhale, glide the hand right to the heart. Fantastic. Let's move ourselves to tabletop position, any way you are comfortable. Sweeping the legs around. Spread those fingers. Let's release any tension in that back with our cat and our cow. So inhale, just drop the belly and lift the heart. Exhale, roll the spine to the sky. Inhale, drop and lift. Exhale, roll the spine to the sky. Inhale, drop and lift. Exhale, roll the spine to the sky. Inhale, drop and lift. And exhale, roll the spine to the sky. One more time. Inhale, drop and lift. And then roll the spine and hold the roll. So the spine is up, the chin is in. Rock forward and back. Or back and forward, it doesn't matter. Good. Next time you rock forward, pause there, and now turn this into a circle. So push the hips to the heels, and then back up towards the hands. I want you to just shift that weight, move those hips. Think of this as almost a dancing move. It feels really good on that back. One more time, and then we'll reverse the direction. Go the other way. And then slowly find your way right back to the center. Bringing the toes underneath you, just bring your kneecaps a little off the floor to a hovering tabletop position. Feel the core engage, the strength to hold you here. And then begin to push the hips towards the heels. Stay here. Slowly lift the hips all the way up, downward facing dog. Take a moment to adjust your dog to be comfortable. Maybe walk it out. Let the head hang freely towards the floor. And then find stillness with your heels pressing towards the floor. Your knees can be straight or bent. Let that head shake a couple times, yes and no. Perfect. I'm going to take a nice twist here. So spread your feet a little wider. Bring the right hand to reach the left leg and just peek underneath that arm. And then release and switch sides. Taking your time. And then finding a downward facing dog once again. Walk your feet back into position. Lift the right one to the sky. Bend the knee, stack and open up. Rotate the knee towards the floor, pull it forward and lift it right back up and over. And hold. Dip it down towards the floor, pull it towards the right side, lift and open up. And then come back to center, extend the leg long, pull the knee in and step forward. Drop the back knee right here. Inhale, bring the arms to the sky. You've got this. Now slide the hands right behind your head. I want you to pull the elbows back. Push your head into those fingertips and look up. And then release to center, keeping the elbows pulled wide. Maybe close your eyes and just feel the strength in that upper body to hold your arms in place. Fantastic. Push the walls away from you, release and push. Turning to your right hand side, drop your left hand inside that front foot. Tuck your back toe, lift the knee and add a twist here. Bringing the top hand down inside of your front foot, we're going to spin around towards your left side. So turn your feet and move right into a side lunge here. Side lunge, really nice. Remember, it's about posture, it's about deep stretches. So listen to your body. If your knees are bad, you know when you need to kind of really modify, customize, or even skip poses. So staying as low as you can, just move to the other side. Take the side lunge there. And then moving back to the front, so super slow and low. Once you get to that side lunge, we're going to pivot back around to that lunge. So lift and turn, and then step back to down dog. Good. Inhale, the left leg comes up high, bend the knee, stack and open it. And then release the knee back towards the floor, pull it forward and circle it out and up, back over. Make that circle really big. One more time, drop, pull it in, circle it out and lift it up and over. And then return it to center. Straighten the leg, pull it forward and put it down. Dropping the back knee down. Inhale, rise up to low lunge. As you come up high, slide the fingertips behind the head once again. Pull the elbows back. Your heart is open. Those upper back muscles are active right here. Now drop your head back into those fingers as you gaze upward. Slowly bring your head back to neutral position. Push the walls away from you. And then turn your body towards that left-hand side. Reaching to the floor in the front, tuck your back toe, lift into twist right here. Bringing the top hand down inside the front foot. Now we'll pivot to face the right side. So both feet spin. Adjust your body as you need to come into that nice low side lunge. Best you can. And then staying as low to the ground, move to the opposite side. Shift and move. Maybe each time you do this, it gets just a little bit easier. And then moving right back to the front, we'll find that side lunge for a moment, but then just lift and pivot back around, step back to downward facing dog. Fantastic. Bending your knees, walk your hands back towards your feet. Keep your knees soft as you let your body just hang a moment. So grab your elbows with your hands and just hang low. Let gravity draw you towards the floor. Feel free to rock the cradle here. Or maybe stir a wheel. It's turning side to side, it doesn't matter. Any tensions in that neck and shoulders, shake the head, yes or no. And then releasing your fingertips to the floor like a rag doll, push down with the feet and let the spine roll back into a standing pose. Take your time here. Lifting the shoulders to the ears, pushing back behind you, and let's do a couple shoulder rolls here. Still working on that upper body posture right here. And then roll them back, push them down the back pocket and hold a moment. Feel your feet rooted, your gaze forward. Inhale, arms are reaching up. Bring the hands together and exhale, tip over to one side. Inhale, right back to center and exhale, tip over to the other side. Inhale, returning to center, look up, pull the elbows down, big cactus arms, your heart shines upward, your upper back squeezes. And then inhale, reaching back up, open the arms, bow forward. Inhale, rise up halfway. Exhale, touch back down, and then walk forward to downward facing dog. Bringing your feet a little closer together, lift the right one all the way up. Exhale, drift to a one-legged plank pose. Feel free to tap the toe to the opposite heel. Inhale, lift back up to one-leg dog. Exhale, come forward and tap. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, come back and tap. And then once more, lift up, come back and tap and hold. Breathe. Beautiful. And then simply push back and lift the leg up and put the leg right back down. Right to the other side. Inhale, lift the arms up, the legs up, I should say. Exhale, drift forward to that one leg plank. Inhale, pull it up. Exhale, one leg plank. Inhale, one leg dog. And exhale, one leg plank. Just one more time. Inhale, one leg dog. Exhale, one leg plank and hold. Fantastic. Inhale, one leg dog. And exhale, put the foot down. Easing up towards the front of your mat, step forward. Bringing the feet together, inhale, rise halfway. Exhale, fall back down. Soften the knees and root to rise all the way up. And bring the hands to the heart. Take a moment in this upright position to feel your posture. Shoulders are back, sliding down towards the mat. Space between those ears and the shoulders. Feel the feet grounded and rooted, belly pulled in gently. Fantastic. Lower your arms by your side. Take one step away from those feet so you've got a little space between them to sit in a squatted pose, so chair pose, and then stand. We're doing 10 of these. And stand. And doing 3 and stand. And 4 and stand. Here's 5 and stand. Here's 6 and stand. Here's 7 and stand. And 8 and stand. And 9. On the 10th one, stay in the chair pose. So take a moment to pull the knees back, gaze up. Now pull just the elbows back, squeeze the shoulder blades, and push back up. Again, pull back, and then up. Pull back, and then up, and pull back, and reach and stand all the way to the sky, and exhale, bow forward. Inhale, rise halfway. Exhale, place the hands down, step back to plank pose. Perfect. One breath in plank. Exhale, either just chaturanga to your belly or drop your knees, hips, and belly all the way down. Fantastic. Release your toes so they're down. Perfect. Nice baby cobra. Hands push into the mat as you come up with really soft and bent elbows, looking straight ahead, and then touch all the way back down. Sliding the hands back, come up to cobra. So as you come up to cobra, your elbows still stay bent, but you're lifted a little higher. Your feet are on the floor. Your hips are on the floor. Beautiful. And thighs are on the floor. Actually, your hips could be lifted. Your thighs are on the floor. Perfect. Now turn and look towards the right shoulder, over the shoulder towards the back foot. And then back to center and just look the other way. Yes. And then right back to center where you'll release all the way down. Sliding your hands back down by your side with your palms facing the floor. Begin to lift the head, the shoulders, the chest, and the arms off the floor. If you're comfortable here, float the feet off as well, locust pose. Stay here and breathe. Maybe close your eyes and tune into everything you feel. On your next inhale, bring the arms overhead. Exhale, swim back, lift high, and exhale, drop down. Inhale, lift and reach back. Exhale, hold. Inhale, bring the arms in front of you. Exhale, push them back behind you. And exhale, touch down. And just once more, inhale everything up. Exhale, hold. Inhale, reach in front. Exhale, swim back. And then drop all the way back down. Beautiful. Bringing the hands back to the front, put one on top of the other. Place your forehead on top. Bending your knees, tick-tock a little side to side. Fantastic. Returning to center, place the feet down. Lifting the head and the shoulders, pull the elbows into Sphinx pose. Tuck the toes underneath you, lift your kneecaps up. Feel the strength in those legs, hold them there. Slowly transition to a low plank. So lift and hold right here. We're going to transition to a dolphin pose here. So begin to lift the hips and walk your feet in. Put them in comfortable position. Drop your head low. And then lower the knees back to the mat and push back to a child's pose. And just a little bit more of a challenge, the puppy dog pose. So shift your weight forward, put your forearms on the floor. And now walk your hands forward. Keep the forearms down and gaze towards the fingers as you pull your hips back and press your chest down. Beautiful. Shift it slightly forward and then walk your hands back to full tabletop position. Tucking your toes underneath you, downward facing dog. Fantastic. Inhale, right leg reaches to the sky. Exhale, pull the knee towards your nose, hold. Inhale, send it back. Exhale, pull it in towards your nose, lift it. Inhale, drop and lift it up. Exhale, pull it in and lift it. Push it back. This time as you pull it in and lift it, squeeze, look forward, step forward. Slowly rise to high lunge, all the way up. Bringing your hands right by your ears, clasp your fingers and then flip the palms to the sky, pushing the ceiling or the sky away from you. Pull the arms back as well. Fantastic. As you inhale, push your legs straight and release your fingertips. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, release to center. And exhale, open up to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, open right. Inhale, center. And exhale, open left. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale, bring the arms by your side and glide forward. Push, lift that back heel far off the floor, shifting all your weight over the front leg. Fantastic. Moving into an airplane pose, shift and lift that back leg a little off the floor. Hold. Transitioning to warrior three, arms reach forward, leg lifts higher. Hold right here. Rebending the front knee, step back to high lunge. Spin the heel, open up to warrior two. Inhale right to a peaceful warrior and exhale downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg reaches high. Exhale, pull the nose, knee to nose. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, knee to nose and up to your belly. Lift it back to the sky, knee to nose and lift. One more time, lift it back. Bring it in towards your nose and lift it, hold it, look forward and step there. Slowly rise to warrior one. Not warrior one, crescent lunge. Bring the arms over your head, interlace and flip the palms. Push the hands to the sky as your hips go low. As you pull those arms back, you can feel the upper back muscles working here. Good. Now inhale, straighten and release the arms. Exhale, open to the left. Inhale to center. Exhale, open right. Inhale to center. Exhale, open left. And inhale to the center and exhale, open right. Inhale to center and exhale, take it all the way down. Shift your weight forward. Lift that back heel high off the floor. Feel all the weight on that front leg. Pull your shoulders away from your ears. In one motion, if possible, shift and lift to airplane. Touch down if you need to for balance. And then transition to warrior three, reaching arms forward, lifting the leg higher, flexing the foot and hold. Soften the knee, step back gently to high lunge, spin around to warrior two. Inhale to a peaceful warrior and exhale, hands to the mat. Step back to downward facing dog. Let's take a nice flow here. Inhale, drift forward. Exhale, knees or chaturanga. Inhale the cobra and exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, right leg reaches high. Exhale, bend and stack and open. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, pull the foot forward. Spin the back heel. This time, warrior one. Bring both hands behind your back. Place them together either by interlacing them or just grabbing the hands together. Squeeze the shoulders, feel the heart open, and begin to push the front knee further forward. And now come forward with the body inside the leg and lift the arms. Bow, humble warrior. Inhale, release it. Come all the way up to warrior one. Pull your arms to cactus arms. Lift it back to the sky and then open up to warrior two. Inhale to a peaceful warrior, and this time side angle, reach and hold. Inhale to a peaceful warrior, but pull that front leg straight, and then exhale, reach forward, and then come down into triangle pose. Inhale, lift enough to turn the body over that front leg, and exhale, bring the hands down. Stepping the back foot a little bit forward and in, square the hips. Feel free to pull the toes off the floor, keep the heel on the floor. Place the foot back down if it's up. Bend the knee, step all the way back and find downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, left leg comes up high. Exhale, bend, stack, and open it up. Inhale, straighten it. Exhale, pull it in and put it down. Spinning the back heel. Come up to warrior one. Fantastic. Stay right here as you push those fingertips upward. Well done. Bring the arms behind the back. Put them together any way you are comfortable. Squeeze, open the heart, bend the front knee a little deeper and bow forward. Inhale, release back to warrior one. Arms reach up. Stay here as you pull the elbows down to cactus arms. And then inhale, reaching back up. Exhale, open up to warrior two. Inhale to a peaceful warrior. Exhale to an extended side angle. Hold here. Posture here. Pull the top shoulder back, lower shoulder under. You've got this. Now inhale back to peaceful warrior. Find space, move through that space. Straighten the front leg and find triangle pose. Posture check once again. Fingers and shoulders and front leg all in alignment. Lift enough to turn like an airplane towards the front leg, and then allow the hands to float down. Changing the position of the back foot just a little to square the hips. Bow forward, maybe shift to the heel and lift the toe. Maybe leave it there, doesn't matter. And then putting it back on the floor, soften the knee, step back, and find downward facing dog. Breathe in, open the mouth, sigh out. Again, just let it go. Pull the belly in, lift the hips high, breathe in, sigh out. And one more time, breathe in and sigh out. Heels come high, knees drop down. Right to table, top position. Fantastic. Placing the hands underneath the shoulders or wrists underneath the shoulders. I want you to start with your right leg, lift it out to the side like a little doggy lift, and then circle back and around and down. Go again. So pull it up to the side, circle back and down and around. Out to the side, circle back, down and around. Out to the side, circle back, down and around. Out to the side, circle back, down and around. side, back down and around. One more time, side, back down and around, and now reverse it. Bring it out and back, and then open it up to the side and release it down. Up and back, bring it to the side and down. Up and back, pull it and lower it. Up in the back and pull it and lower it. Up in the back, pull it and lower. Up in the back, pull it and lower. Just once more. Up in the back, pull it and lower, and then extend it right behind you. Take the opposite arm out in front of you. Inhale, lift both up towards the sky. Exhale, touch them both to the mat. Lift and tap, and lift and tap, and lift and tap, and lift and tap. For 4, and for 3, and for 2. Holding them up at the top, bring just the hand down. Hold the knee to nose, push it back and lift it. Knee to nose, back and lift it. Knee to nose, back and lift it. And knee to nose, and back and lift it. Knee to nose, and back and lift. And knee to nose, and back and lift. Just 2 more. On this last one, bring it back and lift and hold, and little pulses for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2. Find pigeon pose, pull it in, cross it over, and slide back. If the pigeon pose doesn't work for you here, you know there's options. Have a seat and cross your leg, or roll to your back and let this leg come on top of the other. We're going to add a little bit of a shoulder stretch here. So if you're on your back, you're simply going to bring your right arm across your left and pull it towards you on the floor or seated. If you're in a pigeon pose, move your left fingertips forward, slide the right one underneath it, pushing down towards the floor. And then if you wish, take the right hand and just let it rest on your left shoulder here, lengthening the muscle a little bit more. Release it back down, pull the left one in, and come to prayer hands here, pushing your right elbow into the floor to lift a little off that front leg. Beautiful. Turning your head back towards the floor, place your hands there, press up, and find downward facing dog. Walk your dog out. If you're on the floor, you're going to meet back in that tabletop position. Bring knees down and release. Left leg, bring it out to the side, circle back and around. Bring it out to the side and circle back and around. Out to the side and circle back and around. Out to the side and back and around. For 4, and for 3, and for 2, and then for 1, and we'll reverse. So lift it up, bring it out to the side and down. Lift it up, rotate it and down. Up, rotate it and down. Up, rotate it and down. For 4, and for 3, and for 2. Last one, we'll take that leg and push it out behind you. Extend it. Reach the right arm forward. Inhale, both arm and leg reach up to the sky. Exhale, they touch to the floor. Inhale, lift. Exhale, touch. Inhale, lift. Exhale, touch. Inhale, lift. Exhale, touch. Inhale, lift, and touch. 4 more. Here's 4. And here's 3. And here's 2. One more time. Just bring the hand down, leave the leg up. Pull the knee to nose. Push it back and lift it. Knee to nose. Push it back and lift it. knee to nose, back and lift, and knee to nose and back and lift, knee to nose, back and lift, and knee to nose, back and lift, and knee to nose, back and lift. One more time, and hold it back and pulse it. Just 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring it in for pigeon pose, or adjust to your version of pigeon pose today. Adding the shoulder stretch on this side. Left one now comes across your chest. Push through the arm or just bring it into your chest and push down towards the floor. Draw the right fingertips forward. An option to just bend the elbow and rest your hand on the back shoulder blade. Just lengthens the muscles a little bit, but the stretch on the shoulder is still there, regardless of what you choose. Fantastic. And then release it right back down. And bring your hand in towards you. Lift up enough to pull your hands to prayer hands. So lift your body away from the leg a little. Push your elbow into the mat. Stay twisted. And then placing both hands back down on the mat, press up. Find downward facing dog. As you come into your down dog, just walk it out. And then stay still. Perfect. Stepping to the front of your mat. Rise halfway. Exhale, fold back down. Bending the knees, root to rise and stand. As you come to stand, pull the elbows down and fall back, standing bridge. And then inhale, reach them back up. Exhale, open wide, bow forward. Inhale, rise halfway. And exhale, bend the knees into a full squat as we make our way to the floor. So have a seat, your knees are bent. Reaching forward, begin to roll back. One vertebrae at a time. Lifting the arms over your head. Interlace your fingers and slide them underneath you. From here, feel the shoulder blades flat to the mat. Your elbows reaching to the side and pushing down. Well done. Stay here for just a moment. Tuck your tailbone underneath you. Walk your feet in just a little. Beautiful. Now inhale, lift to center, bring both knees towards you. Exhale, back down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, back down. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, touch back down. Every time you touch back down on the mat, you feel the back of your arms and your elbows touch down, keeping everything wide open, those muscles working behind you. Lift and press down. Lift and press down. One more time, lift and press down. This time, lift and hold right here. Now just turn right, left, right, and then tap the head down. So let's twist. It's right and left and right, drop down. Lift, tap left and right and left, tap down. Lift, twist right, twist left, twist right, tap down. And lift, twist left and right and tap down. Again, right and left and right, come down. And left and right and left, tap down. Two more. Right and left and right, tap down. And then left and right and left, tap down. Lift up and hold. Drop your head heavy into those hands. Take your right toe, tap the floor and lift it. Left toe, tap and lift. Right toe, tap and lift. And we'll change this to a quick double tap and lift. So tap, tap, lift, 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 tap, tap, lift. One more each way. And bring it back to center. Bring both hands to your knees, pull them in tight, and drop your head and shoulders down. Rock on the spine. Nice and easy here. Perfect. Come back to the center. Feel the spine rooted. Lift the head, the shoulders off of the floor. Keeping the right knee closed, push away the left. Single leg extensions. Breathe in, exhale, pull, pull, switch. 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 Pull, pull, switch for 4. And for 3. And for 2. And then bring both legs right back in. Drop your head, your shoulders to the mat. Bringing your hands behind your knees, roll all the way up. Extend the legs and reach forward. Inhale, reach to the sky, and then roll the spine back down slow. Inhale, roll back up. Exhale, reach forward. Reach to the sky. Let the spine roll you back down and release. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, reach forward. Inhale, reach to the sky, and then let the spine take you back down. 2 more times. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, feel the reach. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, roll down. And then 1 more time. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, reach forward. Inhale, reach to the sky. And exhale, roll the spine back down. Circle the arms around. Bring the right leg to you. Lifting the head and the shoulders. Engage your core. Inhale first. Exhale, pull, pull, then switch. 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 Pull, 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 pull. 4 more. Here's 4. And here's 3. And here's 2. And last one. Bring both legs up to center and drop your head and shoulders down. Reach for the legs as you bend the knees and pull them down to a happy baby pose. Take a moment to just roll on the spine. Fantastic. Push the legs together and bring your feet down to the mat. Bring your arms by your side and walk your shoulder blades underneath you. Begin to lift into a bridge pose. So take your time to get into position, finding space by walking the shoulders underneath you, pulling your belly in, lifting your hips nice and high. Perfect. Walk your feet close. Left toe reaches to the sky. Beautiful. Now just lift it and lower and lift 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 and lower. We've got 2 more. 1 more hold. Lower the leg towards the floor. Bring it right back up. Lower it down and bring it up and lower it down and bring it up and lower it down and bring it up for 4 and for 3 and for 2. On the last one, stay up and then just bend the knee, place the foot back down, pulse these glutes up for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2. Let's drop all the way down softly. Bring both knees in towards you. Rock on your spine as we prepare for the other side. Bringing both feet to the mat. Slowly move back into your bridge pose. Find space, walking the shoulders under. Move those feet close. Root the right foot, lift the left one up. Right here and point your toe. Straighten it, fire up that leg. Now push the hip higher and then let it low. Higher and lower. Higher and lower and higher and lower and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Hold it high, lower it down for 8 and lift and 7 and lift and 6 and lift and 5 and lift and 4 and lift and 3 and lift. Here's 2 and lift. One more time, just really lift it up, bend the knee, place it down, bring yourself to the mat. Happy baby, or just variation, pull the knees in and rock on your spine. Well done. Perfect. This time, both feet come down, find bridge pose and stillness. So get up there, find space and get nice and high. And now we're just going to concentrate on the posture. So pull the inner thighs towards each other. Keep the feet rooted, grounded, more weight on your heels. Arms are by your side or even underneath you where you can clasp them together. Pull for 10, for 9, for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and slowly come back down, placing your hips on top of your hands. So place the hands right below the lower back. Bring your legs straight to the sky. And just hold them here. Maybe pull your toes down towards you. And then slowly point them back up. Bring them back down towards you and hold them there. If you're feeling quite comfortable here, take those hands out from behind you and leave them by your side. And just leave the legs straight up. Legs up the wall variation. If you want to keep working on that upper back, put the hands behind your head, pull the elbows out and push them towards the floor. As you stay here, allowing that posture to keep working here. Fantastic. And then slowly, as we release, bring the soles of your feet together. Just bring your feet to the floor. Release your arms wherever they are and place one hand on your heart and one on your belly. And just take a moment to see how you feel inside and out. Sliding your arms out wide, bring the left knee over to the right and look towards your left fingertip. And then come back to Supta Baddha Konasana. This time bringing the right knee over to your left as you gaze towards the right fingertips. And then Supta Baddha Konasana. Bring both knees to touch. Slide your arms by your side and simply walk your legs out long. Into your final resting pose. The beautiful, the magical Shavasana. So take a moment here. Surrender into this pose. Just breathe. Keep your mind as quiet as you can. You've got a full day ahead of you to make that mind work. So give it permission to not think of anything at all. Feel the rise and fall of your chest. The expansion and contraction of your rib cage. The gentle lifting and lowering of your stomach, your abdominals, as you find your breath in this pose. Let every muscle relax, let every care melt away. All right, you guys. Time is here to kind of make your way back into real time. To create maybe a little movement, fingers, toes. And slowly make your way to an easy pose. Beautiful. Hands to the heart, just bow your head and close your eyes. And to all my gorgeous friends listening here, may your day begin with a smile, peace of mind, a lot of love in your heart, and happiness within your soul. Namaste.